Sure it does. Anonymous attendee says, if somebody asks what is the utility that pushes the growth of Texit coin, what would you respond to them? Well, you get two things in there, anonymous attendee. One is growth, two is utility. The utility question is really easy and really fun because the answer is we are doing the job that Bitcoin forgot. The whole cryptocurrency industry, when it started coming up with bells and whistles that had nothing to do with the whole point of cryptocurrency, they came up with this word called utility. So what happened at the end of like 2017 is all these companies were doing a money grab. If we just say crypto in our company name or like our mission statement, our stock price is going to go soaring. So we're just going to like make up new uses for crypto and blockchain. And then the SEC got involved and they're like, yo, what's your utility? Because if your coin doesn't have utility, then your coin is a security. So people started splitting these hairs. Well, utility, security, utility, security. Bitcoin is not part of that discussion because everybody understands that the utility of Bitcoin is to do what it originally promised: private, decentralized, peer-to-peer currency, money, digital money. That's Bitcoin's utility, so it doesn't get wrapped up in that whole SEC question. Texit coin is a Bitcoin redo. Charlie Lee took the Texit coin code, took the Bitcoin code and made a copy of it and called it Litecoin. The only difference is that he made blocks 4 times faster than Bitcoin, and so it was a lot faster and a lot less expensive to use. We took Litecoin and we made a few changes to it, made it a little less expensive to use, blank slate. Our utility is to fulfill cryptocurrency's original promise: fast, digital, decentralized money of the internet. That's our utility. I can tell you if you're talking to somebody that's asking that question, watch out because they're going to try to stump you because they're crypto experienced professionals. Okay. But that is our utility. Our utility is to do the job that Bitcoin forgot. Hopefully that answers your first question. As far as our growth is concerned, that's different. Now, the growth of the price of Bitcoin is based on really on one thing: supply and demand, the scarcity principle. There are only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin. We're almost down to our last million. They're going to go up in value. That's it. The value of Texit coin is really based on a lot of other things and that same scarcity because we have the same thing. We'll make 353 million coins over 138 years, but that's not what makes our coin valuable today. Our coin's valuable today because of the size of our community. As our community gets bigger, our coin goes up in value. We do that ourselves. We have a formula we've already published and said if the community size is here, the mine size is here, the coin price is here. And we're going to stair step our way up to $16. All right. That's kind of a stair step strategy that's programmed into the growth of our community. But what is really giving us value is our utility as an actual currency, right? Because a currency is a promise and we get to decide what that promise is worth. So a lot wrapped up in that. I don't want to get too deep down that currency conversation right now, but the point is that as our promise, our ability to fulfill the promise gets stronger based on our growing community, our coin becomes more valuable. And so when we started out, our community was this big. We said, how about 2.8 cents? Great. Community gets bigger. How about 5 cents? How about 10 cents? How about 20? Now all of a sudden we're over 3,000 miners and we're at 45, 50 cents. It only makes sense that a promise is stronger and more valuable based on a larger community's ability to deliver on that promise. That's really where the growth and the value begins. Scarcity happens later, supply and demand. But two different things: utility and growth. Hopefully that answers both sides of whatever question you were asking.